it's time. It's time to start throwing away some things and working through that mindset. First off, I need to tell myself, am I willing to move this? Am I really willing to move this? Look for a space and clean it constantly. Then I need to I need to remind myself that, well, I should store my treasures in heaven and not down on earth, where moth and rust destroy. Moth and rust and destroy. And that's kind of the mindset. So I am going to take you along, help you through the mindset, because if you're new here, we do videos on intentional parenting, on connected marriages, and on godly living, which includes as a mom, as a wife, being a homemaker and taking care of your home. But the mindset that we need to have, the thoughts that we have to take captive and make obedient to Christ, that is what we're fixing. That is what we're focusing on. And part of taking care of our home is decluttering and finding systems and organizing and doing things that work. So as a mom, there's not a lot of time. We got to do things as fast and little bits at a time. Working through this house, getting ready for the upcoming move, and so on, and keeping our mind focused. So I'm gonna full motivation for you. We're gonna do some cleaning probably in between. We got some birds making noise, but some of the actual decluttering I'm going to keep for short form content for my organization business. However, I'm going to try and share most of everything with you. So please subscribe, stick around, especially if you're into living set apart and changing your mindset that way. Let's follow Christ and welcome home. Welcome to the family, and let's get going. Okay, so this is what we're working with and where we're going to start. We've got my decorations there up top, my guests' glasses and plates here. I did declutter this very recently, so I don't think we're going to get much out of here. Candles, speakers, and that is my art supplies. You are very noisy. You want to say hi? Hi. No, hi. Okay, I don't really have space to show you much here, but the kids are getting angsty, so gotta hurry this up. Oh, the kids, one kid. Anyway, so in here, I've got the decor. I took this one thing out, okay, that my husband made me, which is very sentimental. But honestly, guys, the sentiment thing, sentiment is a massive spider. It's a feeling, it's a memory, it's not this thing. The sentiment is not the thing, it's the moment. And I have that in lots of photos because I love taking photos of my decor to keep that memories. But having to keep a thing that's rusty and old and I can't actually put it out to show that it means something to me and that it's sentimental and I wouldn't stage it, it's not worth keeping. It's just not. Because in the end, it's going to stop being a beautiful memory and it's going to start irritating me and being a nuisance. Like, oh, why is this memory clinging to me? Why do I have to keep this thing just because of this memory? And I'm going to start resenting the object, which will then turn into resentment of the memory in years to come. So keep the beautiful memories and let go of thing that does not serve you anymore. So I cleared out the candle box and I feel like we can maybe make space here for the candle stuff. I already put this one in here. So I'm going to see if I can maybe rearrange this a little. So maybe put those up there. And this beautiful glass thing here. We can see, I kind of tried to stage it in a way so that it actually looks pretty when you look in the cabinet. Let's put my little mouse there. I mean, have you seen this? Isn't this adorable? Like, it's a little Bramley Hedge thing. I think that's the book that I read. It's cute. I just love it. I love it. It's adorable. Is it a decorating style? No. Am I going to love it for years to come? Yes. Why? I don't know. I just do. It's cute. I love things that are cute. All right. Moving. Let's just move that thing there. Perfect. Then I want to see my mouse. Why is this box so big? This was I don't like stuff like this, like puzzle wood, but this was our ring box when we got married because it says sugar pie honey bunch. It's just it was perfect, like cutie. Anyway, so let's see if I got like my pillar candle holders here, which now that I think of it, how am I supposed to stack them? What if I move this and put that in there? Yes, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. I don't have that many. I only have like 3. And this one can lie down like that. Then I have a taper candle holder. I really need more taper candle holders. Clean it later. Put that there. You can stack you too, like that. Yes. And I got my salts, which I have to find my burner and put that in here. Where did I burn the burner? Don't even remember. Anyway, we can hide the salt a bit. Nobody needs to see salt. Okay, and that in there again. See, now it's kind of in the way of my spout. Thank you, Mrs. Teapot. And then you, like, my sister-in-law made these for the men for Christmas. This one, it's like a teddy bear. Look at that texture, right? I think it's a beeswax candle, but this one smells like chocolate. I'm keeping it wrapped to keep the smell in until I use it. It's not actually mine, it's my husband, but I'm the one who's going to burn that. So, and this one smells like white chocolate. I really want to eat them though. But let's just keep the candles there. Not eat candles. Okay. And then this box, which I obviously don't want to display a very ice cream box, full of candles, is going to do what am I going to do with it? This, I've never used, and these are all empty, and I'm not going to clean. I'm not that person. So we're going to get rid of them. This was empty. Very sentimental thing from my husband years and years ago. However, it's rusting and it's getting ugly. So it's all done and sad, and we say goodbye now. We do not need 2 bottle openers. This is probably toxic of how old it is, and it's almost empty. So that lasts like 2 ml, quite unnecessary. I'm going to ask my mom if she wants to maybe use this. I don't know. Or just let it go because she doesn't need anymore. Anyway, we decluttered all of this. So now I have all my floating candles, all my tea candles. I'm only going to keep one of these because it's black. I've got one taper candle left, so gotta stock up on those. What if, this is so ugly though. What if I put that there and put these decoration glasses on top of it? It's quite easy to remove those three things, right? Put the wine glass here because, well, I have one left. Yes, good, perfect. All right. My decor cabinet does not look as pretty as it did anymore, but anyway, moving on from there. So this box can move away. I need to ask my husband about these speakers because they're broken. I don't think he's going to give it away, but I think he's going to try and fix it. We'll see. I'll ask him. This is my art cabinet, which I am not going to declutter at all because I already decluttered it. When was it? A month ago? When I moved everything in here, I think 2 months ago. When I moved everything in here, my daughter did ask for her book, so I'll take that out and yes. But I am not gonna let go of any of my art supplies because I don't have much anymore. I already decluttered a ton, so I think that's good. I was supposed to put these away though, I think. So this is mine. Do not love these pencils though. I wouldn't mind letting go of these pencils, but I would want to replace them first. So I'll replace them first, and then we shall let go of them. Come back there. Tidy. Oh, I've been looking for this book for months, guys. Months. Not really months, weeks. Can't be months. Weeks. I'm so happy I found you. This has all my Better Mom Challenge video content and like all the planning, all the notes, all my scripts. And I thought it was gone. And I almost cried. And then I told myself, well, it was Holy Spirit led, so I'm sure the Holy Spirit can just remind me of what I have to say. So let's not cry about it. And I just got myself a new book. But I found it. Thank you, Lord. Isn't that nice? This is my daughter's. So let's put this book away because there's a book in here for next time. We can give her this book. Surprise her and say, there, enjoy your quiet time. Okay. So I'm going to stop there for today because the plan is to do this entire room this week, which is this cabinet, very multi-purpose. This one, there's supposed to be nothing in, but I did stack a few things after the birthday party because I didn't want to deal with it. It's actually where I put my Christmas tree, which is still up in the almost end of January. And that's normal for me, by the way. Okay, entertainment room, play room with the toys. So that is what's coming up, is the playroom things. But I got a week to do this because the kids are getting a little, and I need to get this done. So let's pack up. Okay. Packing things away after decluttering them is my biggest issue. Like, I don't do that. And then it stands around. I want to actually open this box. Nah, let's just leave it like that. Okay. And then it's a mess. And my house becomes messy from the decluttering stuff, the donation stuff. So let's not let that happen. Put the rice in there. Okay. Someone else can deal with that. I am seriously not going to do that. That needs to be thrown away. This is decluttering. I am not going to miss you. I feel like I think I am going to miss you, but I know that I'm not going to miss you. All right, let's put that in there. And then I'm going to put the throwaway stuff in here as well and just drop it off in the dustbin as I walk. Maybe put that there. Okay. I forgot to put this away. Need these. Okay. One for you, one for you, one for you, one for you. That is a bad idea to put them there, but anyway, where is my glue outside? Must have been a baby around here. Okay, I cleaned this place like a week ago. It needs a big deep clean. Like there's blocks everywhere. Bird seeds everywhere, dry stuff that doesn't belong. Well, that's stinky butts. And dog hair, because my dog's got a bath and chose the couch to sleep on. Anyway, so gotta clean all that up. And I think we're done with this part. Okay, it's Friday afternoon, and I'm not gonna lie, I was not able to declutter more in the entertainment area. It's like 5 p.m. now, and I thought my baby's sitting right there eating dinner, and while I'm watching him, I could do this. I can't walk away and do something else because I need to keep an eye on him, but I can do my pots and pans drawer. So, you know, sometimes we do room by room, but sometimes we just do what we have to do when it's irritating us, and we've got the bandwidth to do this. This is actually duvets that I took out of the linen closet over the week because I didn't have space to put back the guest bedding from the holidays because we got given too many duvets, so I let go of these two and we're gonna give them to someone specific. They're just waiting here for delivery. Excuse you, me. Can you keep your food in your plate and not throw it on the floor, please? 1 second. I want to take you into my pots and pans drawer and see if I can force myself to let go of some. So, I recently bought this pot. It's wet. It came out of the dishwasher. Sorry. Okay, I recently bought myself this pot. It's a stainless steel super encapsulated bottom. Okay, Germany Chuck book. I don't know, superior quality. I don't know if it is quality. I guess we shall see. It's very small. I think it's the 16 or 17 centimeter diameter. It wasn't the 15. I think it was the 17 or 18 diameter. It looks smaller. Anyway, so it's like a small pot. I needed a small pot for things like pasta and rice, and like it's good. It's big enough to make enough rice for 2 meals, you know, and like sauces and that type of thing, because my pot that I had, which was the same size and I used it all the time, it broke. It fell apart. Like my bottom fell off, and I got it from my mom. Got it from my grandma, I think, something like that. It was old. So I have one that's the similar size, but it's like so burnt on. I only use it for like oil frying and nothing else, because it's everything burns on in that pot. So that's like my oil pot, and you can't even get it clean anymore. Like when you wash it, it's still, you still feel residue on it. So I've got this one, and then I've got my trusty ball pan, which we bought 2 years ago, and I've been cooking with that pan only for, well, most of 2 years. I've been sometimes using other things, but I hate using anything out of the drawer because everything burns on. Okay, so point is, I've been using this pot for a week now, and my pan. And everything else I hate because it just sticks on. It sticks on, it burns on no matter what I do, okay? So there's a few things that I still am gonna keep for certain reasons, but let's go for it. Okay, so I hope you can see in here, I have my thingy-majig and my thingy-majig, which I both use. I use this for like lots of pasta and this one for rice, because the rice falls for that one. Anyway, what a mess. Okay, so this is this nice stainless steel pan for frying. I do use it when I have to cook for lots of people. I do enjoy my pans. Like this one burns on certain things, but it really, like if I need an extra pan, that's fine. And I like this one. It's like a fake cast iron. There's always stuff falling out. What is this? A Bauer Pro fake cast iron thing. It works wonderful, but both of these are difficult to clean. So I don't use them often, but I do use them. I mostly just use like my one pan, which I'll show you. Then these are my 2 pots for like soups and stews and things like that. I think I'm gonna put them in the back there, because I use them in the winter, but in the summer I never use them, except if I need to cook like lots of potatoes for a salad, you know, because it's a big pot. So there's that one. This lid goes with this pot and that pan, and this one goes with the other pot. Okay, here's my handle for my fake cast iron pan. But I want to see if I can get by without those 2 pans and maybe this one pot for like a period of 6 months. I want to go into the winter with my period, and if I haven't used it by, let's give it a date, my birthday, okay? If I haven't used it by my birthday's date, then I have to let them go. I'm gonna try not to use them to see if I can like get by without them. Then I have this one here, which I usually use for white sauce. It's a Hart pan, which was very good quality. But if I have this one, what is it, baby? Do you want more food? Do you want more? And I got this one for my mother-in-law. I do not like dealing with cast iron. It's a job and a half. I have enough cast iron things. And this one I usually use to cook eggs in, but as you can see, I burnt on loads of apples and stuff, so that's gonna go out. And I think I'm gonna put, hold up. Okay, so I changed my mind. I have a box here, and I'm gonna put everything that I think I can live without in the box with like a timeline, and keep it on there on top, so that I can still reach for it if I need it, you know? To see if I can live out of these things. So I'm gonna get this pot. I actually want to use that for like cleaning copper and stainless steel and things. And I want to let go of this too. You see, what I like about box method is if I need it, I can reach for it. I can still reach for it, okay? It's not gone. It's like a trial period. So heavy. Okay, so 1, 2 pans. Come on. 2 pans apparently. 1 pot. Open up. Why is it so difficult to stay open? Okay, here we go. Is this a pan or a pot? So what does it count as? I'm not sure. 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna keep this tiny one. Take your hands off, baby. These 2 legs go in there. Allowed. So I'm gonna keep my big pot, my cooling rack. I need all my cooling racks for when I bake a cake. This one's just a bit big and in the way. Yes, do you agree? You agree? My pot stands. I do use all of those often. Okay, then I have my small baby pan there in the back. And I have my grater. I'm going to put my grater here. That one goes there, that one goes there. My oven, this is my oven racks. Those 2 oven racks, okay. Then I can put my small pot there. And my big pan here. Kind of busy with it right now. And put those 2 there. And that looks good, right? This is my big bowl pan. It's quite massive, but it's gonna fit in here perfectly. All right, so I think that's good. Gonna put my baby in bed now. So I think that was like, what, 10 minutes? 10 minutes for that drawer in between taking care of him, which I didn't pause. So say probably like 5 minutes. Okay, so I promised you this corner cabinet, but first off, I forgot my tripod in the cupboard, and it's in my son's room, and he's napping, and I've got my dress, because I took it off super speed and left in a hurry to not wake him up. That is not a friendly spider. So, and it's noisy in here, so I'm gonna do this as fast as I can, okay? Let's check this out. Okay, so this is what I'm dealing with. I moved everything away here. It's a bit dusty, but anyway. I need to put away my Christmas lights. Just pretend you didn't see that. Then this is where we want to be, in here. So in here, we've got a lot of nonsense. I was looking for that ashtray. Like, I keep it. It's so rusted, but I keep it for people who come over who smoke. I've been looking for that. It's been missing. Oh my word. Okay, I'm seeing that I have a problem because the half of this I cannot let go of. Okay, this I would like to let go of, but I need to ask my husband. So I'm gonna move everything around. It's that thing's remote. I think that's broken. I need to ask my husband. Then that can also leave. This cupcake stand I bought for our wedding. But as you can see, like, this O-ring doesn't work. It keeps sliding down, and this thing crystallized. How? Like, how is it? I'm gonna get this out of here. I'm breaking it. There we go. Okay. I don't know. We used it for... Oh, it's rusted. Dang. How did that happen? Okay, so we used it for our wedding. we're going to use it again. Okay, that's sad. I did think that I would be the person who's going to bake cupcakes and let it sit all around the house. Beer pong, we don't play beer pong. I don't know if I can use this to play with the kids. Is that weird? Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, what is this? Swim batsir. Oh, it's molded. Nobody's going to use that. Okay, that needs to go out. Let's put everything up here. And then my husband, I think that whole bag can go out. I don't know what this is. Salt. Why do we have salt? That can go like in the backyard. Okay. Get that out. Threw that thing away a long time ago. Okay, that's looking much better. I can live with that. And those green stuff is going to be out in a few weeks. And that's going to the kitchen. Nice. Nice job. All right. Let's see what's down here. I cannot see a thing. Then we've got misters that we gotta put up. There's a triangle for the pool table, which we also don't need both. My husband will have to go for this. Dominoes we can keep for the kids. Let's put it up here. There we go. There was a puzzle in here. I'll show you now. What is this? Darts. I don't think we're gonna let go of that. This is very sentimental to my husband, even though our dartboard is too hard to use. Kind of sentimental. And he does not have a lot of sentimental things. The strobe light. Can't even see in there. There's a strobe light back there from 10 years ago. Husband. I have a husband who loves loud music. So I'm not sure if he's ready to let go of that. We'll ask, but all this has to go. That's for the garden. I'm just going to throw it on the thorns outside. I don't think we need that. Maybe we could just like keep it separately for drinking. For the kids, you know, like cool drink. And, I don't know, throw that away. I don't want more balls. Like, we've got all these balls. I don't want more. Anyway. Okay, that was quick. I was hoping for quick. So let me show you the puzzle. Okay, so I got this puzzle, I think from my dad. I'm not sure. It's a beautiful London puzzle. That many pieces. So I took it out, I think a few nights ago, and started building like the outside. And this is what I got. Like the outside whole frame is not even done because I couldn't find all the side pieces. So I just started building inside pieces. Anyway, so I'm kind of upset about this puzzle thing because I love puzzle building and it was very calming to me. However, I do not have a puzzle mat. I'm not going to buy a puzzle mat that can fit this massive size of a puzzle because it's huge. It will be very expensive and I just don't have the finances to prioritize to buying more puzzles right now, so I don't see the need for that. I also don't have a space where, like a table or a flat surface, where I can put this puzzle and keep it out of reach of the kids and build it there, because you won't be able to move it through like a door because it's too big. So I've decided that I'm gonna ask a friend who loves puzzle building if she might want this puzzle, because I'm just not in that season and I love building puzzles, but this size of a puzzle is just not possible for me in this season with small kids. I mean, these puzzle pieces they're tiny. I mean, like they're the size of my fingernail almost. I don't want that around with kids, and I already need to figure out a Lego setup which if you have any ideas for like a Lego setup to keep it safe from small kids, please let me know in the comments. So I really have to figure that out. And like things like this, snakes and ladders and chess pieces and too many small pieces in this house. Puzzles is, I'm going to be more frustrated by trying to keep the kids away from my puzzle than actually enjoy the build. So I'm going to let it go. And one day when I'm out of the season of littles, then I'll probably just then invest in a puzzle which would probably be smaller than this one, that I would actually like to build. So I'm kind of sad, but I'm also like, I no longer have to keep this puzzle safe. That's a relief, because it's hard and I don't have the space to build it, and it's very irritating to build a puzzle in pieces and not as a whole. So, and then constantly have to move it from the table to a different place that's high enough out of the kids. It's the whole thing. So we're gonna let that go and declutter a piece of someone who I would like to be, a puzzle building hobby, and let go of that and just embrace the season that I'm now in with my littles and learn how to play with Legos, I guess, which does not sound fun to me, even the slightest. Like, that sounds horrific, but I guess I gotta do it. So if that's any motivation to you to just embrace your season, even if you have to let go of something expensive, it doesn't mean you never have to do it again. And one day when you're ready, you'll probably have the money or the means, or someone can give you a puzzle back. So let's just share it to someone who can actually benefit from it and enjoy it in their season that they are in, because they are in the right season for that thing. Okay, that's my spiel for today. I would have loved to finish that room for you. We still have the small toy cabinet left. That's all we have left in that room. But I'm going to put that in the next decluttering video because I want to edit tonight and I'm not going to have time when my child wakes up to film. I would like to do like a tripod thing and a voiceover, probably walking you through how to declutter toys. Maybe I should do toys like as a whole together and not just small toys. I'll think about it. But we're taking back our home one step at a time. If you cannot keep your home tidy, if it's too much for you, if you start thinking like, gosh, why am I the only one that has to clean up the mess? I want you to remember, and this idea I actually got from Mom's Aid podcast, but I want you to remember that you are the one who's choosing to clean it up or not clean it up. And you are the one who's choosing to keep it in your house for whoever has to clean it up next time. So just let go. We're going to go very extreme in this Taking Our Home Back series for 2026. And I hope you join us, because we got to store our treasures in heaven and not on earth where rust and moth can destroy it. So we're going to build our treasures in heaven. We're going to make space in our home so that we have more time in our life, so that we can serve and love others with that extra time and clean and tidy less, you know, and feel like we can breathe and not feel overwhelmed constantly. So I hope that's motivating to you, and I hope you can grow with us in this season, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, fam.